It's Santa's little helper to help you see what do Hallmark movies have to do with podcasting.
The School of Podcasting with Dave Jackson.
Hey, I'm Dave Jackson from the schoolofpodcasting.com, where I help you plan, launch, grow, and monetize your podcast. And I want to talk, it's that time of year, hence the, cliches are kind of fun, like stupid Santa hats. Thanksgiving, I'm hanging out with cousins and such, and we decide we're going to watch a Hallmark movie in the living room. And the fun thing is I start poking fun at these because there are all these cliches in Hallmark movies. Number one, someone's parents are dead. It's just given. Whoever it is, they're going to say, oh yeah, my mom died when I was 7. I think my favorite was there was a character in the show. Her mom died when she was 8 performing A Christmas Carol on stage live. It doesn't get better than that. Why? Because then you go, oh, the poor person. Now, the other fun thing is they have child actors who cannot act their way out of a bag. They're just horrible. And often they overpronunciate all of their words, and it's really annoying. Then, and this is always the interesting thing, they're in some sort of small town where everyone is okay, and the two gorgeous people are absolutely single. Or if one of them has a significant other, that person is awful and doesn't understand them and things of that nature. Often there is a secret. And what I love about the secrets is they are treated like they're life-changing secrets, but it's more kind of like I farted in church when I was 6 kind of secret. And that leads us to the next thing. There's tons of overacting, especially when the big secret is revealed. People are like, what do you mean? How dare you? So that's kind of interesting. But there are these hurdles, and usually it's number one, Christmas is always canceled. The cabin, the house, the old theater, something is going to get taken down, and they have to somehow overcome that. That's always fun. Or somebody is going to leave and go to the big city. That's it. Oh, but I wish you could stay, but I've got to go to the big city. And then another one is royalty. Typically a prince. Why? Why not? And it's always fun when you have people that a royal and a peasant, for lack of a better phrase, will switch places. Then you'll have like a former TV star that you haven't seen in a long time, like starring Joey Lawrence, and it's always just one. Maybe they'll have 2. Maybe Tori Spelling will be in it or something like that. And you're like, hey, she's still alive? Yeah, and it's always the person that you go, wait, what is that person doing in this horrible Christmas show? So that's always kind of interesting. They're okay, but a lot of other people are doing horrible amounts of overacting. Another fun one is that thing that they pick up and they go, Mountain Dew? My grandfather used to drink Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's coming back in Act 3. Whatever they picked up and went, what? A rake for a very small sand trap? My grandfather had a small rake for small, that's coming back in Act 3. But the bottom line is there's going to be transformation. So the two single, gorgeous people who hate each other, what? Jake? I can't do that with Jake. Those two people end up transforming to where they like each other. There's always we could go on for hours, right? And so I'm at Thanksgiving, and we're going to watch a Hallmark movie. Now, my sister-in-law, love her to death. My cousin's wife also loved Hallmark movies. And I started to vamp like I just did. And she said, wait, hold on. Here's the thing. With a Hallmark movie, I know exactly what I'm going to get. I'm getting family friendly, no cussing, no nudity. Everybody's going to have a happy ending. I know exactly what I'm going to get. And I say this because there's a new year right around the corner as I record this. And there are times when you're like, I got to do something new because yesterday it was 2021 and today is 2022. And somehow I feel this need to just throw everything out the window and start over again, even though my show is growing. Now, if your show is not growing, yeah, maybe you need to go back to the drawing board. My thought here is if you have a working format, and I know there are times when you're like, it just seems like every episode is like the last episode. That's actually okay. Let me give you an example. Dave Ramsey is on the radio, right? He's syndicated across everywhere talking about, the lottery's just the stupid tax, right? Dave Ramsey says the same thing in every show, right? Spend less, save more. beans and rice, get a job delivering pizzas, right? Does the same thing. And yet, not only is that guy syndicated all over radio, he has billions of downloads as a podcast. And he's saying the same thing. You find a working formula and he's just doing it and people enjoy it. Another one, AC/DC. I think named after their 3 favorite chords, because every song kind of has the AC/DC in it. They've been doing that format for decades, and yet they're still selling out arenas. When you put on an AC/DC record, you know what you're going to get. Don't get too crazy with changing the format, because here's the bottom line that's kind of fun to this. If you don't change your format, there are going to be those people that tune in because the fact that you never change. And then there's going to be another set of the audience that tunes out. You know why? Because it's the same thing every week. And you've just got to be okay with that you can't please everyone. But when my cousin-in-law said that, I know what to expect. That's why I tune in. I feel safe here. Yeah, I went, that's something we need to talk about in podcasting. If you need help with podcasting, I would love to help you. Find me over at schoolofpodcasting.com, where I help you plan, launch, and grow your podcast. And I would be remiss if I didn't say, of course, talking about traditions, click the subscribe button, smash the bell. You know the drill. Thanks so much. Have a safe and happy holiday season. I like to say, happy Kwanzaa Masaka. Take care.